Yo, what is poppin'? People, your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. And you know how we do before we get started. We gotta give a shout out to you, the viewer, for taking the time out to watch this video. But while you're here, do us a solid. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that little star at the bottom. Hype your boy up. Turn your post notification bell on so you'll know when we going live or dropping this heat. And you know we cannot do a video. Whew, it's one of them days because I'm just lost in time. My daughter told me, Daddy, you know your birthday in a few days. What you want? Man, I done forgot all about all that activity. My birthday was the last thing on my mind. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy because it's my birthday. But it is what it is. But y'all know we cannot do nothing without giving a shout out to our beautiful ladies of the CU Aunties. If you see a CU Auntie in the chat, in the comment section, make sure you tell them what's up. Show some love. Big shout out to the CU. Boy, it's one of those weeks. It's game week. Shedeur is facing off against his, not nemesis, one of his best friends. Cam Ward and the Tennessee Titans are coming to the building. Shedeursanders is started. Cam Ward is started. Should have been quarterback 1, quarterback 2 in the draft. But you know, the powers that be made that seem a little bit difficult and changed that to everybody. The Cleveland Browns is on point. They are in full support with this post. Them dogs is going to be in the building. But how empty will the building be? And Jay Peterlin and Nick Padone proposed a question the other day on 92.3 The Fan. As we all know, Shedeursanders was the most Googled athlete this year. Was in the top 10, well, really the top 5 of most Googled people of the year, which makes Shedeur the most popular athlete on the planet. On the freaking planet. Global. I mean, a lot of people were searching for, you know how many things are Googled in a year? And to be one of the most Googled people of the entire 365 days is absolutely crazy. Do you know what that means in revenue to the Browns? Do you know how big your fan base and the curiosity around you has to be? You know how many haters that attracts? But the boys on 92.3 The Fan asked that question, and I want to know too.
Questioning this to begin with anyway, but Shedeur came out number 1.
I believe that.
Shedeur came out number 1, and then he came out number 5 overall for all people, not just athletes, not just the 5th most Googled person on planet Earth this year was Shedeursanders. The idea that Shedeur got to be the number 5th overall person in the world, and then when it comes, again, New York City mayor, nobody knew his name 3 weeks ago, okay? Like, you had to Google this stuff, you had to figure it out and find out exactly what he is, what he's about, everything like that. But the idea that he's the number 1 athlete and then the 5th most Google searched person on planet Earth, I think speaks to the volumes that we've been discussing the entire time about his popularity and about how he really does have a stranglehold on not only social media, but also the internet as a whole. But then why isn't that translating is the question I want to know. Like, why is it last week then the stadium wasn't filled? Why is it that, and again, he sold out the Carolina game in the preseason.
Yep.
But like, what's transpired? Where anytime we do a Shedeur segment, there are still a bunch of Shedeursanders fans that are in the comments, that are retweeting the videos that we post every single day. The most talked about thing we do is going to be a Shedeursanders something. Why is it that it's not translating to real life at this point?
I definitely think a big element of it is the team that he's on. He's on a 3-9 football team. And I think the Browns have sucked out some of the fun that is Shedeur Sanders because they took so dang long to get Shedeur Sanders on the field.
The top 10 athletes, okay.
And that is absolutely correct. Shedeur Sanders is the most Googled athlete in the world. He is the most popular athlete globally. But why is the stadium empty? Because you waited too long. Because Cleveland waited too freaking long to put Shedeur on the main stage. Coming to the stage. If you ever been in the strip club. But they took too long. Like I told y'all in the beginning, they was going to do this. They were going to wait till the end of the season when it's cold, when it's snowing out, when the wind is blowing at 900 miles per hour, and nobody was going to come outside to watch football because you don't have a dome. The Cleveland Browns, through Shedeur Sanders' popularity, because of his draft status, they screwed the pooch. They threw millions, hundreds of millions of dollars in the trash can because Kevin Stefanski or the NFL didn't want Shedeur Sanders to play. They threw it all away. And they have no one to blame but themselves for this fiasco, for this catastrophe. Do you know the return on investment you get for Shedeur playing? He already outsold everybody in jersey sales, every rookie, and damn near all the pro players that have been veterans that have been playing for years. All because you didn't want Shedeur Sanders to play. You cost yourself millions of dollars. And the only way to get that money back is Shedeur Sanders is your starter come next season. It doesn't matter about Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson is on the team regardless. Y'all can forget about talking about Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson is a Cleveland Brown until his contract runs out. Because why would you just throw that money away? But Shedeur Sanders is on his rookie contract. He will fill your stadium up, especially if he plays like we think he's going to play on Sunday. But by then, it's going to be too late. And the only way to regroup is next season. With all the draft picks that the Cleveland Browns have coming up in this year's draft, they better use it to build around Shedeur Sanders. You can go get Mendoza. You can go get our quarterback from Alabama. But you won't get the return that you get with Shedeur as your quarterback. I promise you it won't happen. Shedeur has a global audience. People will fly in from all around the world. They were asking the question, well, why ain't no celebrities there? Why ain't it? Because ain't nobody coming to Cleveland when it's cold. But in the beginning of the season, in August, September, October, oh, your stadium will be crawling with celebrities and basketball players and baseball players that aren't playing in the playoffs trying to get to the World Series. The multitude of people that Shedeur Sanders attracts to an event is ridiculous. But not only did you not play your most popular quarterback, your best quarterback, you waited to the end of the season, and now you want people to show up. We not coming, and they not coming. Tickets are $6 to go watch the Cleveland Browns right now. I pulled it up this morning on StubHub. But nobody's spending $6 to go sit in 20-degree weather with the wind swirling around in that stadium at 20, 30 miles per hour. Nobody's going through that, especially when the team is not winning. The team is not good. So why would you waste your money and you can watch it all at the comfort of your home? The Cleveland Browns screwed the pooch. The Cleveland Browns threw the bag away. When you have a quarterback with the stature of Shedeur Sanders, you don't let him sit on the bench. But they knew if they put him in the game first, Dylan Gabriel would have never seen the field. And it was in hopes, Kevin Stefanski was in hopes, that Dylan was good enough that Shedeur would never have to see the field. But now that we're here, it's too late to start crying, where my fans at? Because they're not putting boots on the ground. Because it's too damn cold and nobody wants to be crunching in the snow and nobody wants to be paying them high-ass parking prices for a sorry-ass team. So you can blame Kevin Stefanski, everybody in that front office, for Shedeur not starting and y'all missing out on hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue simply because, who knows? Conspiracy theory, hate, dislike, not wanting to. Either way it goes, this is what you got. This is what you did. And the Cleveland Browns have nobody to blame but themselves. So y'all know what to do. Do your boy that solid. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Turn your post notification bell on. Do the doggone thing. Holler at your boy. One way or the other. You know what I'm saying? Do not forget to hit that little star down there at the bottom so we know. So you know when your boy is going live or dropping his heat. You figured it? I'm going to get out of here, man. I'm going to holler at y'all. Y'all be easy. I'm out of here. Peace out.